Greetings, body jugglers. Satek Ananda here with Yvonne McCarthy in the Body Juggling Zendo from Dallas, Texas. And this is moving into hour 4 of Dragonfly training. She did do several sessions of sculpt and burn beforehand to get all of the vocabulary in her, and that's made learning the form much, much easier. She got the whole form in about 2.5 hours. We spent the last half hour letting everything connect. Now we're going to begin the process of styling. Typically, styling takes at least as much time as it took to do the form.
Makes sense.
You learn the form really quickly, so I'm guessing it'll take a little bit longer this time. But the styling we've done so far, you've gotten pretty quickly, and I'm guessing it's going to go pretty quickly here. Whenever we do style, it's always important to understand that you are working in broad strokes. So you want to correct broad things first, and then slowly work your way to finer and finer details, because if you try to jump into small details and the overall stroke, the overall move isn't there, you end up with this it's like banging your head against a wall. It doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So we always start small, or start big, and then work down to the small elements. And the teeny tiny elements, we call those like flourishes, and that's like it's like how a hand is gonna like float after a movement, whereas the arm is the movement. As we learn the motion, I'm not even really going to talk to you about where your arm is. I don't really care. Then as we begin to style, I'm going to tell you where your arm is, which is this thing coming down on your drip down the figure 4. Then on flourishes, it'll be like how your hand finishes the movement, where your wrist is, your hand's heavy. Does it break that curl, or does it, it's those kind of details that are the small things.
I think I'll learn that faster than anything.
You think so?
I really
the details?
do. The flourish thing.
Right.
I can do whatever. I can copy what if you show me.
Right. Awesome. So let's hop on. We're going to start from the beginning, let you go through a few times, and then we'll begin working on our pieces.
Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah, you're letting your body come back under the bar before you start your rollout.
Okay, so what do I do? Okay, with my hand, you said I'm reaching too far that way, right?
Come back up.
Okay.
Walk forward a little bit. When you twist your hand, you do this.
Okay.
Don't reach down. And don't let yourself come up. First of all, you got to get all the way into inverted fold. Arms extended fully there. Boom. Flip that hand. Good. Now go that way as a twist. Yes. You were coming this way before you went that way.
Okay.
Right foot. Yeah. Good. The ball in close. Nice.
Too close.
A little under.
I'm going to be too close. Let me do that.
Go a little bit further away. That worked well. Left foot. Down first. Left. And for the first time, you went too far under the ball. That's okay. Now you know you can get it there.
Yep, I do.
Foot,
Good.
hand,
And
twist.
oops.
A little too far away from the bar, but you can. Nice. Okay, so where we're going to start is the beginning. So you've got two separate issues I want you to focus on. One is getting that ball to come back in after your split, after your plank twist. The other one is you always stop here in the middle.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Like flow is like stopping. So I understand why you're stopping because you're seeing if you're back in the right place. But what I want you to focus on doing is here. Come back to the center, straight across. Back to the center, straight across.
Okay.
Because you're going to have to go across the center once that way, but then you come across again this way to do your split switch. Okay? So we're doing one way and then the other plank twist back and forth. I want you to flow in the middle, back and forth. I want you to flow in the middle and keep your ball close to the bar as you're doing it. Not bad, you can still work with it. Yeah, good. Now you're getting further away too, so you got to figure out how to fix it. It's going to feel different. Now get your feet far that way. Now pull it in better. Far away. Back up and fix it. And so just so you know, when you're at home and you're wanting to practice styling, this is how you do it. You don't practice styling going all the way to the form, all the way to there's too much crap.
Right.
You focus on whatever your problem is, and you do it over and over until it feels natural.
Yeah.
Only then is it going to feel natural inside of the form. So
That's basically what I've been doing, is working on chunks of it.
awesome. Smaller the better when you're styling. Then when you go to put it back together, it's going to feel clunky. But then you can iron.
Too far.
Far. Further and further away. Better job of the feet that time. Now when you come up, bring the ball closer to the bar. Go. Better.
Try over.
in the center, straight across. Yes.
Too far away.
When you know you're too far away, you got to be ready to correct it. You didn't correct it there.
Well, I was trying, but I just couldn't do it.
Okay. Coming down the side kick, diagonal, this way. Now come up from the side kick, diagonal, back that way. Boom. Again, diagonal down, and pull it in diagonal. One more time. Notice what you do, pull the ball that way. Okay, good. Now go back to normal. Nice. Good. Out. Good. Good, except I didn't say keep going in the form.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said keep going.
Come on, come on. I might have said keep going. I might keep going with the reps though.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Again over here,
Okay.
you're starting to get it, but I want you to do more than start to get it, because if you quit when you start to get it, and you'll lose it when you come back.
That's correct.
So 2 things we're focusing on here, ball being closer to the bar,
Uh-huh.
not stopping in the middle. And it looks to me like on this side,
Uh-huh.
it looks to me like you're not extending all the way to let your arm
Oh, okay.
stop you.
Uh-huh.
It's like you're still trying to stay balanced here, and this arm is here.
That's
Remember,
very
you can come all the way to
Yeah.
there, because this is a very stable position, where this is tenuous. That's going to be like, you know.
I'm sure I'm overcompensating for the fact that every time I went to that side that I couldn't, that I just kept going.
And here, right, and here is another element of coming up.
Mhm.
One element is where your feet are, but I realized that you're doing something with your knees, that if you do that with your knees, even if your feet are back here, you're still going to move the ball away, okay? And so this is almost more important than where the feet is, or where the feet are, is what you're doing with your knees. If I bring my knees come backwards diagonally as I come up, which is what you're doing, you're bringing your knees this way to come under, you're pulling the ball away from the ball. Whereas even if my feet are up here, if I pull the knees that way instead of this way, meaning like this, instead of like that, okay? So it's much more, and I just realized this watching you, it's much more about what you're doing with your knees.
Okay.
Because you would be back here, and you're still pulling your knees this way. So pull those knees towards the bar when you come up, and that's going to make you be closer. And once you get that, it won't matter where your feet are.
Okay.
Put them anywhere you want.
Anywhere? Sort of.
Fix your ball. Start this way again.
Okay.
Just a little bit, but you can still make it work once you find that place where I'm tough with it. That was good.
No.
That was good. You can still make it work even if your ball isn't in the perfect place. You just got to go to the full extent of that twist and let your arms stop you. Good, good. Nice, nice. Okay. Doing a much better job at flowing across the center. That's good. You're doing a somewhat better job of keeping the ball in. That's good. I don't want to kill you on these 2 moves.
Yeah.
So you're going to come back up to your knees. Now we're going to work on split switch. Okay. The way you've been doing split switch before is you're coming down to your side kick and you're stopping. And then you're twisting to the middle, and then you're switching the hands, and you're coming up on that side. We want that movement to flow. Okay. So instead of coming down and stopping at your side kick, you're going to, as soon as you come onto your hip, you're going to go out into your splits. So onto your hip, and now go into your, yep. And then the same thing, yep, good. Now reverse that.
This way?
Yep. So that's going to create your rep. It's going to let you, good, nice. Now don't think about it, just feel that flow. Let it happen.
Do that again?
Yep, back and forth. A bunch of times. It's easy, and if your weight came too far towards me that time, keep your weight over the center. That's right. No way to do it but to feel it. That's it, right there, nice. Smooth transition with the hands. Good. Good. Couple more. Back to the other side. Good. Now we're going to combine all that. So you're going to do the first two moves, add that as your third move to the side.
Okay. Am I going to do this side kick before I do the split switch?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm doing...
Never again do you need to do the side kick before the split switch.
Oh, that's not supposed to be there?
Nope. That's just how you learn.
Oh, why do you know? And you go, you know what? I got to subtract, cut that out.
Well, you just did.
Yeah, well, watch me, I'll end up doing it. I won't. I'm not going to do it. Nothing to do.
We start with the side kick because that's the only way you're used to being on your side. You got to get on your side to then twist to the middle.
Okay, so start from the top.
Start from the top.
And go.
Plank twist this way, plank twist that way, then all together.
Okay.
Not stopping in the middle. Far away, but you can make it work. Oh, yeah. Not bad. Not bad. So when you're coming up on that side, it's easier for you to pull your knees in towards the bar than it is on this side. So up on your knees. Okay, so look at where your ball is right now.
Okay.
I want you to come down to the side kick. I want you to go back up and take the ball further that way when you do. I want to get closer to the bar. And you pulled your weight that way.
Like that.
That was it. So just give it back now to where you normally start with it. You got to feel in your knees what I'm talking about. Coming down the side kick. Okay. Now pull it that way. That's it. Do it again. Fix it. Fix it. You're gonna let your body. And then, yeah, and actually you can even start a little further away and side kick. Pull it that way. Good. A couple more times.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. And then on you. Good. All right, now fix it, and from the top,
Okay.
2-point twist, now split switch. Yes. Again, beginning of flow. Notice what it feels like when it all becomes one movement, one experience.
I like that. Taking that part out. That's fun. I found some longer pants this time. Yeah. Target or Walmart.
And you might use longer leg warmers if you're gonna rock them.
I can do that.
But when you had capri, they keep sliding down past them. So yeah, if you have longer ones, they won't slide down so much. But if long pants work on them, I think it's got to find what works for the ball, and that's
what's bizarre is that these, I think, would even be worn like this.
Right. Well, one of my clients has those too.
Really? Walmart. Speaking about, we're talking about high maintenance, I've got a lot of those at Target. That perfectly clothes. I just can't spend that much money on something like that. Okay.
Nice, good. All right, stretch, take a breath, breathe. Very good, very good. Now we're gonna work on Superman.
Good.
I want you to stay real present with how your shoulders are feeling and don't go so far that you regret it today. First thing is this idea of smooth. Smooth doesn't mean fast. It means not rough. So if we try to go down slowly, you're going to get this.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Okay? That's not where we get flow from.
Okay.
We want to go down controlled, but smooth.
Okay.
Right? And notice that the ending is soft. I'm not going,
Yeah.
I'm not getting that jerk, and I'm not getting a bounce that a lot of people get, especially if you stick your tailbone out.
Yeah.
You'll get
Yeah.
that floppy bounce. We want,
Got it.
and I'm stopping very gently here.
Uh-huh.
This is not a lot of weight on my shoulders. If I try to do it slow, I can make it be a lot of weight on my shoulders. But when I feel what's happening, I'm with it, and then coming up, it's the same way. It's not a whole lot of weight.
But I really meant,
Not a lot.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Superman.
Okay,
Really
so that's the beginning is here. The second is the reverse pull-up, and your hands tend to be close. This is not
good.
very natural at all. It's really weird on the triceps.
Yeah.
These hands are going to be double shoulder width apart, which has to happen when you do your split switch.
Yeah.
Right? Which is why I told you, come here.
Uh-huh.
This hand reaches all the way up. Not here, reaches all the way up. So when you switch, it reaches all the way up. Now my hands are already wide and in good position. That makes this pull up much easier. The feet come up the same time as the head. So originally you were doing this and then doing the feet.
Oh, okay.
These two happen
Together. Okay.
Arching the back, looking up because that adds
Okay.
to the shape
Okay.
Okay, I just want you to start from here, go down to Superman, do Scorpion, back to Superman,
Okay.
and then get off the ball and come back up to your knees. Pulling up to your knees over and over again on this. But you can go down over and over again.
It's so much higher than mine.
Show me a smooth down on the soft stuff. Good.
And then you Scorpion?
Yep. Back to there. Good. And come off the ball. Go back to your knees. Oh, goodness.
I did it on purpose. I'm just trying to find some way to roll off.
Nice.
Once I was doing my hands together, it seems like it's easier to do rocky body when my hands are closer. But it's all over. Whoa! Let go of the bar. Break any furniture.
I'm glad you're a monkey, because a lot of the
I am.
things scare me, and I'm like, well, I'm the same way with my body.
We're being so excited when I could do that.
Monkey bars.
My arm sucked as far as it's going to push. I can't do a pull up if you had it down on my head. You push it.
And a little bit wider. Good. Alright. So that's pretty smooth. We already got what that hands on it, that there. Now we got rockabye. And I think that you are focusing too much on what your butt is doing because you keep getting your frog legs.
Yeah.
And frog legs make it look worse than sticking your butt out.
Okay.
So,
We tried a couple of times.
like straight. And remember that you want to squeeze your knees in. You don't want your crotch touching the ball in the middle.
Right. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be easy for you too. Everything is easy once we know how to do it.
Yeah. Okay, so do the.
Just Superman, straight into rockabye. Thinking too hard. Not bad. Good. Right back to sit. Yeah, back up to your knees. So that on your butt was a little bit, but your legs were straight and it looked fine. So keep going with that. Don't mess your legs up trying to do something specific with the butt.
Don't look like.
Okay. So what did I just tell you to do?
Squeeze my legs.
I told you not to screw your legs up, trying to get your butt. You focused on your butt,
Yep.
and you screwed your legs up.
Okay. Can I put my butt out?
Don't worry about your butt.
Okay.
I want you to keep those legs straight. Keep those legs straight, but that's crucial to making the move work. The butt's not.
Okay.
The butt is just going to make it look better from the side, only if people know how the movement is supposed to look. Nobody else will ever even notice. So you lean more into one side than another side there. You don't want to get into the habit of that because it's not going to allow you to have a straight fluid motion, and it's going to put more stress on one side than the other, which is not going to be good in the long term. Thinking too hard. Before you do it, you're like, oh, and that's not where the flow comes from. That was not bad. Okay. What are you doing? Now turning your butt and going your legs up again. Straight legs.
Straight legs.
Pushing in to keep your crotch up. That's fine. So once you can get it, and I see your legs are straight, then we can begin working on where your butt is styling that.
Okay.
So you keep your legs straight, the butt is irrelevant, because it's not going to work visually.
Okay.
Okay, so you're still bending your legs. Straight legs this time. Do not bend your legs. Straight legs. Straight legs. Straight legs. Better. All around better. Do it again. Straight legs. It's a little bit lopsided, but overall it's good. Straight legs. Nice. Now, could you feel if your crotch was on the ball that time?
It's too much.
So it didn't come as far forward as you wanted it to be, but you still made it work, so that wasn't bad. Yeah. Straight legs, but squeezing. Straight and squeeze.
Straight and
Come here so I can see if you got space.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad. How's your shoulder doing?
It's okay.
Good. So are you going crooked each time, every time you do it?
No, it's like sometimes it seems like my pants pull on one side or the other. And
Okay.
I'm squeezing, and it's like one of them kind of gets stuck.
Okay, so start again, and because I've never done it in leggings,
Yeah.
I'm always in these, so I know how these work.
Well,
But,
switch.
it's like
Yeah, it's
tight.
just, it doesn't flow on this, you know, it's kind of like even when you're gloved, it's.
Right, but I know Charlotte wears those and she's able to do it. So
Of course.
I know it's possible.
Okay.
So even when you go, it's not, don't blame it on the pants.
Okay.
Even when you go down, I can see a slight inconsistency in which side is going first in the balance.
Yeah.
That's what's happening when you come up. If those legs don't split perfectly simultaneously, whichever one goes first is pushing the ball that way. Then when this one catches, it's going to pull it back. And that's how you get that wobble. It's about this motion being even and together, and this motion being even and together, because if you're favoring one arm like that and trying to split them, they're not going to split evenly.
Okay. You think I'm favorable with the arm?
I was trying to watch for it, and I didn't see one that you were specifically favoring, but I can see the same inconsistency, like when you're going down, like you always have to find your center when you're down, because you're not coming down. That's better than come up straight in that center as well. And certain people have had a lot of challenge in getting this to work without the ball wobbling. Other people get it pretty quickly. Like I haven't found like what's the magic fix for this move when the ball does wobble on your rocket body. Or I'm sure you can figure it out.
Oops.
Couple more and then we'll move on. Actually, we're going to do everything we've done so far. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. There's an inconsistency in this ball.
Okay.
There's an inconsistency in your, I believe it's in your shoulders. It could be in your hips. So when you start to come up. And just doing this would be a good way for you to try it right now. So start sitting. Straighten the legs, squeeze the knees in to bring yourself off. Yep. Just there, and then elbow back and right back up. See how you start to bend your legs, don't bend, leave them straight. Go backwards, don't go all the way back. Yep, and now come back forward. Notice how your ball's getting further and further forward. It's because of your butt. So you're doing this. Your butt's correct when you go backwards. You're doing this. Here. When you go forward, you're doing this.
Okay.
It's like from the low back to there.
Okay.
We don't want to do that. Right here we go to there. Notice how my butt is in. I'm not going back, and then my butt stays in.
Okay.
Back to here. Thighs right there.
Yeah.
Now stop. Now come back. Yes. Now go back. Together. Squeeze it. You can squeeze it more if your crotch stays on the ball. That was good coming forward. Fix your ball, scoot backwards. Remember, pushing your knees in is what makes the ball move with you. Yes, there you go. That's it. Now come back. Yes. Good. Stop. And legs straight. Fix your ball. There you go. Want that torso to raise up. Yep.
Okay. The torso raise up.
Do this a couple more times, and I want you to try one for real. Good. Yep. So if you're practicing these at home,
Okay.
try to use the pressure of your knees to move it back where you want it to. Instead of getting off of it, squeeze your knees more or less to control where that ball is. That's a skill you have to learn to be able to get it in the right spot for this inverted fold. Now on your knees, Superman, and try normal rocket by using that principle. Those legs straight. That's right, just let it be whatever it is. Feel your knees bend.
My legs straighter at least at home?
They were straighter. They were straighter.
This one
The wobbles.
Yeah.
Pinpoint where it comes from. So,
I think I just gotta just do this over and over.
yeah, that's going to be practicing, but it's also a technique thing. There's something technique-wise that you're doing wrong. I can't figure it out. One thing is that yeah, I want to see when exactly that you're splitting your legs. So do it again. I'm going to watch from the stop.
Okay, should I start spinning them now or pull up first?
Pull up first. Okay, now get back on your knees. Do it again, and this time start splitting your legs first. Yeah, pull your legs in first. Make sure butt sticking out, but it lessens your wobble. So do it again and split your legs first.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to play with that on your own time and figure out what works up. I know for me, I start coming up before I split my legs.
Yeah.
Because if you split your legs in the beginning, it's really hard to not kick your butt out.
Right.
But for me, it starts here, and then once I'm here, that's when I split. And as you can see, this twist, my legs do slide inside of this, but I can feel how much they're sliding, and I can like increase or decrease the pressure.
This side too, so when I watch the video, I can see it.
I can increase or decrease the pressure to keep them sliding at the same rate. So I come here first, then I split.
Okay.
And when you come there first, it's like your butt's already in.
Yeah.
Because you're coming up and your back is arching.
Yeah.
So here first, then split.
Okay.
So try that real quick.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work, try something else.
Okay.
Try whatever you got to do.
Do it.
Practice it at home. It'll be different because we got a different ball there.
My legs.
And then you don't want to do a knee curl. Not only were you bending your legs, you were literally doing a knee curl. Legs stay straight. And
I brought you a little close. But were my legs straight?
And they were straighter, but it had a little bit of that wobbling.
Yeah.
Try it one more time, and then we're going to go to the top all the way through this movement. That felt better.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Stretch it out. We'll start over here. We're going to do all of that we just did, that we styled up to your inverted fold.
Okay.
And you can roll out of your inverted fold if you want to. So, you noticed how sculpt and burn was totally different than learning Dragonfly.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you're noticing how styling is totally different than learning Dragonfly as well. It's a much different situation.
But I like it. I like
all valid
ways
of playing.
I was not a big fan of sculpt and burn, but the rest of it, like I said, get me do so.
Pay your dues.
All right.
And most people that come to this practice want sculpt and burn more than
Really?
be a pretty ballerina. At least in the past few months.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Oh, this is working well.
Scorpion. Way too much thinking. Bad for coming from thinking. Roll out. Good. Good roll out. Nice. From the top. So I want you to try and feel all of this as one movement. Not a bunch of individual pieces. All of it as one movement. That's right. Your bar was further away than you're used to it being.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
Okay.
But I saw the connection between everything, so that's good. Do that again. Do that connection. One or two more.
Okay.
Just focus on that flow. Remember to pull that ball in, pull those knees under towards the bar here because you were too far away last time we went that way. Yep.
Almost forgot.
Did you feel yourself go under the bar that time? Again. Good, good. You're a little further away again, but you made that one work. Nice. One last time. Let it flow. There you go.
doing this big measurements.
Balance. Good work. Good work. Bring it back in. Beautiful, beautiful work. So you see the way each part shifts. You see the way one thing shifts. You see the way the next thing shifts. We're always moving, refining. All learning is refinement. Very, very nice work. You got a couple things to practice on. Hit me up if you got questions, and then we'll keep it going. We'll move into about, like, that was about the first third. So then we'll move into the second third, and we might go faster, we might go slower, and then we'll just keep refining. Okay. Good work. Any questions? Great work.
Thank you.
All right, guys. See you next time.
Great teaching.
Thanks. Peace.